Are you looking for the best settings for xDEFIANT, the FPS game that has taken the FPS world by a storm? All right, so let's start off with the field of view. We're going to have that set to 120. So FOV at 120, this is going to let you see everyone and everything possible that you need to see. The ADS field of view to consistent. Do not put that as independent. You won't enjoy it. We're going to go down to the sprint behavior. Keep that at tap. Auto sprint though, have that set to on. Have that set to 10 for the threshold as well. Slide behavior, have that at tap. Sprint interrupt, reload, have that to off. Actually, sorry, have that to on. Though, this is where it's going to get really important. So I have the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. I have my backbones set how I like. So for the button layout, we're going to have that as brawler. And the reason I have that is because I play tactical on most FPS games. I've found that having the right stick being crouch or slide gives you a faster response, a little bit faster reflex to it. I don't really do melees that often, so I find it useless. So I'm not wanting to move my finger off that joystick just so I can slide. So I have my backbone set to my right stick just for a little bit faster pace. If you haven't tried tactical or brawler in this game, try it out, see what you think. If you have one of these controllers, set it up how you need to. Aim assist, have that set to standard. Strength is 0, you can't adjust that. Aim assist follow, same thing. Curve type, okay, so for if you're new to the game and you got used to playing the game already, and you already kind of got the aim mechanism down and everything, keep it at standard. Now feel free to mess with it, but I would just keep it at standard. You also have linear, which linear says right here, aim rate speed is tied directly to stick movement with no dampening or boost based on input value. May be better for more experienced players. So if you're not an experienced player, don't set yourself up for failure. Don't put on linear, keep it at standard. Now let's look at aim response curve type for the reverse S curve. So boost small and large camera movements while reducing the effect of moderate movement. Good for players who prioritize mobility. So if you're one of those players that want, you know, faster movement, faster this and that, go ahead and try it out. But like I said, I would keep it on standard. It's perfect just to get used to the game. Stick with that. Now, these are two very important settings right here. So the horizontal sensitivity, I adjusted mine to 40. Okay, same with the vertical. Before then, it felt like I was moving really slow, hated it, made the game feel like the movement sucked, didn't enjoy it, felt like I couldn't turn fast enough, felt like I couldn't do a lot of things. It felt like I was locked. Okay, so adjusting it to 40, you feel like you have more movement, you get around faster, you get used to it, takes a couple games, you'll like it a lot more. Don't go much more past 40 or else you're going to be spinning in circles and just a touch of your joysticks and it's going to piss you off. Unless you can get used to that, don't do it. So mine are set to 40 for now. Now same with the aim look sensitivity factor for just a regular scope. Okay, scoped in. If you have it too high, you're kind of all over the place. You don't want to be all over the place. And you don't want to feel too stiff either when you aim. You don't want to be like you want to be like free. Okay, you want to be able to move right with your controller, right with the joystick. You want it to all be smooth and seamless. So I have mine set to 0.98. That works for me. Now mess with that yourself, see what you think. I like 0.98. Keep the sniper scope about the same. You can lower it, you can raise it. If you feel like you're all over the place with your sniper scope, drop it down and adjust that accordingly until you're happy where it's at. Now if you have stick drift or anything like that, adjust these two factors right here until your joystick stops stick drifting. Okay, it's pretty basic, just like all games. Controller vibration, this was set off on default. Now I like the vibration. I tried playing without it, didn't really care for it. I like the vibration, makes me feel like I'm more into the game. Audio and stuff, if you need to drop down that music volume because it's too loud in the lobbies or anything, drop that down. Now if your friend's microphone, you can't hear them that well and they're like, oh, it's all the way up, it's right by my mouth, blah blah blah. Okay, have them adjust this. This is your gain adjuster. So it's going to adjust the sensitivity of your microphone itself. Default is 20 for both the microphone volume boost and the input threshold. So we got those two. Brightness, I didn't mess with any of this stuff. I just left it how it was. If your monitor has 120 hertz refresh rate, turn that on. As far as that goes, those are the best settings to input into xDEFIANT. So if this video helped you, drop a like, drop a sub. Let me know what you think in the comments of the game, and enjoy.